What's goody? I'm Queen G22, Ninja Turtles gaming geek stuff and travel. And hello, I got my Nintendo Switch 2. So maybe you saw my midnight release video. Real quick, now that I have had time to sleep and not as emotional as I was in that video, if you haven't seen it, make sure you check it out. It's fun. Midnight release. Why did it fail? Well, it didn't fail entirely because I do have a Switch 2 in my bag, but I did not get a chance to really talk about what the hell happened. So I'm gonna do that real quick because I think it should be mentioned. I'm in California, so our midnight release was actually 9 p.m. Pacific Standard Time, which is 12 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. So I got a phone call from GameStop the day before, and I thought that was very kind to give me a head notice that, hey, we're gonna be having a release party at 3 p.m. and then you can pick up your Switch 2 when it releases at 9 p.m. So the way that my math works, I can't just show up at 3 p.m. and hang out for 6 hours to get my Switch 2. However, I know that some people can, and I thought that was pretty cool that they did that. What they didn't mention, see, the thing that GameStop lacks, and I support the out of GameStop, which is why it pains me to say this type of stuff about GameStop, but goddamn, communication is really important. It really is. So when they kindly left that voicemail, a piece of helpful information would have been, we suggest you come in and check in before 9 p.m. when the release happens. Because all I was told was that there was a party starting at 3, and I have shit to do. I can't just show up and hang out for 6 hours. So although I thought that was neat, that wasn't something that was going to work for me. Now, my subscriber video got to see me when I went to go pre-order, and there wasn't that many people there. So I judged the release based upon how many people showed up to pre-order. Well, as you might have saw in that video, that was a mistake. But then again, GameStop, communication is important. Now, me showing up 20 minutes before the release because I've never done this before was my fault, right? I just assumed for some reason that it was going to be a quick and efficient process. It was not. What they failed to do was also, when people arrived, was to have a big fucking sign that says, check in before you get in this other ridiculous line. You know, that would have helped. So what I did, not knowing that there was a check-in line, and like many people not knowing there was a check-in line, got my ass in that super long ass line and waited for about 30 minutes before I heard somebody else say, we need to do what? Then I had to get out of this long ass line, asked a very kind dude if he would save my spot, which he graciously said yes. Walked my ass over into the check-in line, which nobody knew about because there was nothing around that said anything. Notice, I mean, keep in mind that the line was going through the mall. So they might have had somebody up front saying, hey, you need to check in. What about the rest of us back there that was chilling? You know what I'm saying? So the Switch 2 line, to actually get your Switch 2, the process was much quicker than the check-in line, which was weird. Like, what the are you doing? Like, why are you not checking us in? It was because the young man was also trying to sell and talk and chit chat. So I waited in the check-in line longer than the actual line. I actually saw a dude come through that was saving my spot and get his Switch while I was still in the check-in line. So that's what happened. Shame on you, GameStop. We have got to do better at communicating, but I have my Switch 2 in this bag. So we're gonna take a look at what I got, and then we're gonna turn it on and see what's good with it, right? I'm really excited. So first off, we have our Switch 2. How exciting is this to have this actually in my hands, even after waiting maybe 3.5 hours for it. It didn't matter. Once I was in 45 minutes, that's what she said. I was like, I'm not going home until I get the Switch 2. And also, I do want to mention another cool thing about waiting for 3 hours was that I actually got to meet a lot of cool people. And it was kind of giving vibes back to the old days when they always had release stuff and there was always parties and it was like a blockbuster night. You know, all these gamers getting together and hanging out and talking. So that was a lot of fun. And if any of you see this video, it was really nice meeting you all. Back to the Switch 2. I love this front cover. It's very simple. We got Switch 2 up front, and then we got the Switch 2 in the dock. So let's bust this open real quick. Plop, pull this open. Bam! Look at the screen. Let's pull this baby out. It's absolutely gorgeous. Compared to my OLED, you can see the size difference. That's what she said. This is gonna be a that's what she said type of video. Mario. But it's absolutely stunning. It's sleek, it's larger, it's beautiful. So I'm loving the bigger model. We knew that was going to happen because most of us saw the Nintendo, you know, when they announced it. We got these awesome little joysticks, and I was a little bit concerned, like, are these really as neat as they are as they're talking about it? And they really are that simple. You got it color coded on the side with the magnet. Boom. That bitch just pops in, bam, just like that. Super easy, it looks beautiful. We've got our Switch 2 logo on the back. Up top, we've got our USB-C port, our volume, our power, we've got vents. And then on the bottom, we've got another USB-C port, and we've got a head jack, and we've got some more vents, which is very cool. And also up top, we have our game card slot. So this is very, very cool. And also, I love that we can pull this out and use it as a stand, you know, depending on where we're at. Like for me, when I'm on a plane. So I love this. It's beautiful, and I can't wait to start taking this with me when I travel. Move this. Oh wait, we pull up this top part real quick, and we've got our safety instructions, which is nice. We've got our HDMI cord, which is also nice. Now I don't know if HDMI cords there's different kinds based upon the power, but I'm just gonna go ahead and use this one instead of just swapping the one that I already have. And yeah, we've got our HDMI, and then we've got our two joystick wraps things to make sure you don't throw your joysticks out of your hands. So very cool, very similar to what we know, but I love how like they look like they put a little bit more effort, and it got the color coded. It's beautiful. Like I'm really excited to play Mario Kart World. Move this out of the way, and we have our beautiful little full controller thing, whatever this is called. And I believe it's fairly simple. The Joy-Cons easily snap off in the back. You press the button and it just pulls off. I know on my other Switch I gotta like yank it a bit. That is what she said, but not these. These magnetic things are really cool, and it's color coded on the inside. You can just pop that in, boom. I'll show that. Same with the blue. Boom, easy peasy. I love how efficient and easy and convenient Nintendo is trying to make everything be for us big Nintendo fans. I love it. So this is awesome. Move this aside. Now we've got our USB-C power cord, and then we've got our, you know, our actual power thing to plug in the freaking power. So Nintendo makes sure that we're good to go. And then the last piece is our beautiful freaking dock. Now you guys tell me, what do you guys think about this dock? I love it. I love how the corners are a little bit more rounded. It looks more sleeker. It looks more contemporary-ish. We've got our Switch 2 logo on the front. It's beautiful. Now the back should just pop off easily. It does, because my original one was giving me a hard time. And we've got our plugins for our AC adapter, our HDMI, and our landline for connecting the internet directly into it. And then on the side, we've also got our USB-C port. So we are good to go. I think the look of this Switch 2 is absolutely stunning. Another thing that I picked up is the Pro Controller. Now I'm hearing that our current Pro Controllers that go with our original Nintendo Switches will work with the Nintendo Switch 2, but the only thing is those Pro Controllers do not have the chat button. So I wanted to get a Pro Controller with the chat button because I absolutely do plan on using the chat feature. Let's see, let's pop this baby open. Which, by the way, if you haven't added me on Nintendo Switch, my code is on my flow codes on my channel. So if we take this off, we got our USB cord, right, to help us sync our Pro Controller to our Nintendo Switch 2. And it looks like our freaking Pro Controller. Now, I don't know. I think this feels like a little bit different. Like it feels like a little bit smoother, a little bit more comfortable. And I think that's based upon the shape and the look of it on the back of it, especially where the, you know, the triggers and the bumpers are. But I mean, other than that, it's your regular comfortable Pro Controller, which I'm a fan of Pro Controllers for Nintendo Switch. And then in the center here is where we have our chat button, and underneath it is where we have our headphones to plug it in, so you can put your headphones in and talk through your headphones if you like. So really freaking cool. I'm so excited that they added this feature. It'll help like eliminate like Discord and shit like that. So I'm really excited to start using this. So yes, please add me if you are playing Mario Kart World. And then I had to get a screen protector. I'm just nervous service like that. So I got a screen protector. I want to protect my new baby Switch 2. It says anti-scratch, ultra thin, ultra clear transparency, and it was relatively affordable, so I had to get myself a screen protector. I did pick up 2 official Switch 2 games. I got Mario Kart World, of course, which, by the way, when I was in line, dude tried to downsell me, saying that they had plenty of bundles left, and I was like, no, bro, I want my hard copy. I want my cartridge. I don't want that bundle shit. Give me my hard cartridge. So I just want to pop this open real quick, cut this open, pull this off, and voila! There is my cartridge for my Mario Kart World. I am a fan of owning stuff, but I do understand why we are going into a digital world. And then I also got this Zelda Tears of Kingdom, not on purpose. This should have been also a red flag for me, and it was, and I said that in my pre-order video. I ordered Donkey Kong Bonanza, and dude rang me up for Zelda, and I haven't played any Zelda game ever. I want to, but I haven't. So when I walked out the store, I looked at my receipt, and I did not have Donkey Kong Bonanza. I had Tears of Kingdom, so I had to go back into the store and have him take it off and put it on, and it was a pain in the ass. So I said, you know what? Give it to me. I've been wanting to jump into this series anyways and figure out the hype. I think my last Zelda game that I played was A Link to the Past or something like that, so it's been a win. So I came home with a case for a Zelda Tears of Kingdom. I got my little cartridge in there. I'm not sure if that's just like a key card or whatever. I don't know, but we're gonna find out. So give me a few minutes. I'm going to set everything up, and let's take a look at Mario Kart World and see what the Switch 2 is bringing. Alrighty, so welcome back. We learned some things. We learned a lot. This setup actually took me a little bit of time. Now I knew it was going to be a little bit of setup. I wasn't preparing for this much setup. So what did we learn real quick? Well, we learned the first thing obviously is the Pro controller did not come charged, not one bit. So I don't know how much charge I have. Usually they're a little bit charged. Not that one. Dead. Another thing that I learned, the old USB-C that was plugged into my OLED and HDMI cord did not work for this Switch 2. I had to use its high-powered HDMI cord. It would not connect to my screen without it. And same with the USB-C cord, which I don't know. I mean, you guys know I'm not super techie. I just thought USB-C is a USB-C. No, I had to use its USB-C. And then my TV was acting kind of funny, and I had to like keep taking it out of the dock and putting it back in. And then I was reading support, and people were saying their cords were funky. Oh my gosh, it was an ordeal, but I got it on my screen. Something else that I learned, my TV does not support HDR. So I think it's gonna look okay here on this screen, but on my screen it's got this reddish hue, and so yeah, it looks like for a while I'm going to be playing my Switch 2 as a handheld until I get TVs that support HDR. Wow, we are upgrading a lot of things. So yeah, it's been a minute, but anyways, I just wanted to jump into this and see what it looks like real quick. Obviously you guys know that I'm not going to play a lot here, but add me on Nintendo Switch, and let's get in some Mario Kart World. So okay, let's see what this is about on the Switch 2. First off, I'm loving the features down here. We got the game chat, and everything else seems to be the same. I don't know what game share. Oh, game share is when one person can have the game and share it with everybody else. That's still cool. I'm still having other stuff, system updates. So yeah, good old Mario Kart Deluxe. Wow, it really looks much better on this screen. My TV, it looks awful. Let's see what this is. Yes, I was testing out the Donkey Kong World. Who is using the software? That is me. All right, Switch 2. This has been a lot. I have to get new TVs. I mean, and I switched out my whole shelf stuff. It's looking bare right now, but you know, out with the old, in with the new, I guess. And I have all these Joy-Cons and stuff that I guess I can just put away. It's a good day, right? Yeah, it's a good day. I think I might rather look here. I think it looks better here. Ooh.
Mario Kart World!
Yeah, it looks better here. Okay. All right, Mario. Let's go, boy. Now, I haven't tested any of this, like, not one bit. So usually I try to do, like, a quick little run through to see, you know, but it's Mario Kart, right? So Grand Prix, let's just start off with that. God, it looks so much better on this screen. Damn, okay. I need a new TV? Really? I always like to be my girl Peach. Something sexy. How about a cute scoot? I like that. But what's this? Rocket. That looks great. Where do I get to see the stuff? I'm just picking control carts without knowing the things? That can't be. That can't be. There we go. Oh, not very fast, but can accelerate. This is more about my speed. I like something, you know, pretty equal. This looks cute. I really like the way this looks though, but it's not that fast. But I'm probably gonna do a lot of crashing starting off, so I'm gonna need that acceleration. But then the weight on that pretty light. I just can't have motherfuckers just bouncing me off. And that's her shit though. Okay, there's a crown on that. All right, we're going with the cute scoop. Start off with some Mario Kart. What the hell? How about some 100cc? You know what? Stop it. Put me in the 150, even though I don't know what I'm doing. I probably should have went back down to 100, so it's all good. If I really start to embarrass myself, I'm turning this shit off. God, this looks so much better here. I should turn it so you guys can see how red my screen is. And the TV? God. It's gorgeous. From here. I'm loving. Oh. Let's go. I'm assuming everything else is the same. Look at Donkey Kong. Oh shit! Watch out. Oh, the drift is a little loosey. Still throw this same. Okay. Watch out. You 6? What happened? Somebody's right there. Come on, get me up there. How many points do I have? Oof. Oh, he ain't coming at me. Oh, the freaking feather like from Super Nintendo. Oh, he took it. Oh. Damn. Ooh. Watch out, sir. That. I had 50. Oh! I had 12 coins, so you can get more coins. That's cool. That means you get hella more faster. God damn! Who threw that right in my face? Oh, I see the shortcut over there. What's up, Yoshi? Get your bitch ass out of here. Oh! I need a banana. I have good acceleration now. I was right to pick this. Ooh, it's flying. Oh my God. There's so much. Wow, what are those? That's a very good throw. Oh, I dropped it. I wanted to, you know, like just, you know. Oh, it naturally just stays behind you? Cool. Jesus! I need to see if I got freaking bomb skills like that. Watch out. Can I blow his ass up? I will take that. I will take that. Feels like regular Mario Kart to me. I gotta learn the tracks. 3rd place for my first run. I'm good with that. I'm so good with that. I love Mario Kart. This is gonna be fun, so I need to practice, get on some tracks. For the most part, I am happy with my Switch 2. I'm gonna have to play it handheld to get this beautiful look that I'm not seeing right now on my screen. But I've pretty much got everything cleared out. I've got my OLED Switch upstairs in my office because I'm not ready to say goodbye to it. I've got everything transferred over. It was seamless, it was easy, like it normally is. So yeah, you guys let me know, did you pick up a Switch 2? What are your thoughts on the Switch 2? Those of you that picked it up, not those of you that refused to and are talking shit. No, I want to know the people who did get the Switch 2 and what do they think, unless you are someone who's interested in the Switch 2 and you have questions or good things to say about it. We're not doing any Nintendo slander today. This is a good day. I'm Queen G22.